Hey, good morning YouTube. My name is Kenny. Thank you for checking out my channel. Today's video is going to be all about the LTR 474, and we're going to be wrapping up this series, hopefully with this video. So on the box to my right, what we have are plastics that I ordered for this machine. And if you're not really sure, this machine has won over a complete makeover. In the last video, what we did was do some changes to the power commander so we can make sure we were able to get it proper fuel. We didn't want it lean, we didn't want it rich, and after a couple rides and checking the spark plug, I did find a happy medium to where I feel like it is really good, and I'm really excited that that's the last thing that I needed to do before we put some plastics on. So this is nothing crazy. What we did was order some plastics from, we got some Meyer plastics, whichever way we want to say it. We did decide to go with the white carbon fiber. Well, they're packaged in there pretty well. So we have the scoops, white carbon fiber, gas tank cover, fronts and rears, yeah, so these plastics were packaged in there pretty good. I mean, they had a lot of plastic in there, but what I did notice is that from some other plastics that I purchased for my Raptor 250 and for the Banshees, each individual piece kind of came in its own box and was like overly protected. These were in there pretty good. Nothing looks like it's ripped open or anything. So, and the box wasn't beat up at all either. Like, the box doesn't have any kind of crazy holes or anything like that in there. So for the most part, I do feel like they're packaged good, and we're just going to go ahead and get them on the machine, and whew, I'm ready. Now the front end pieces, hardware enclosed. I'm not sure if every box has hardware, but we know for sure the front one does. Now we'll just sit them there. Looks like the rears do as well. So overall, the quality of these plastics seems to be amazing. I mean, I am working to get them on there, but they're extremely thick. And I was blown away by the carbon fiber look. It's the first set of plastics that I've had that looks like this. And for the most part, I've always just refurbished plastics instead of buying new. But man, they look absolutely great. We're going to be replacing the ones in the future builds on other quads as well as my son's quad. But right now, I will state that these Meyer plastics are absolutely amazing and they fit good. That's one, right? All right, everyone. Thank God you don't have to sit around and watch me put plastics on. These Meyer plastics it wasn't too difficult to get them on, to be honest. They went on pretty well. I did use plastic push pins that I had from a Universal kit to push in here. So the holes were a little bit small. So what I did was just, run my drill through and make them a little bit bigger. Everything else fit on great. However, I didn't use any of the OEM hardware. It was not really necessary. I didn't know where any of the bolts were. So pretty much there's one more thing that we're going to get done in this video, and I'm going to get that seat switched out. Also, I'm missing these little things here, but let's do a quick walk around. All right, so minus the seat, it looks great. So we used the hardware that came with Meyer systems, or the Meyer plastics, and there was these ones, and there was some in the front. The other ones I did use, like I said, the push pins for everything. We have the Hyper Beadlocks on the front and rear. Got the Illusion orange in there. The plastics are the carbon fiber. Look. Two-tone colors throughout the whole thing. Starts up a lot easier and a lot better. There are a couple things that I am going to get that I didn't notice through the build. So, I ordered stator cover, gasket. I do have a small oil leak, so I'm going to replace the gasket on there just to make sure we're good. And I'm going to replace that O-ring seal that goes into the bottom. We're going to be getting a new seat cover put on. I am going to be getting a new clutch cable. This one did not last long. Probably going to be getting a new throttle cable or I mean, I just need to figure out how to route the throttle cable. They always seem so short to me, and then whenever you turn them this way, there's so much tension that the throttle increases. So I'm going to just reroute the throttle cable. Besides that, I think we look absolutely amazing. Now, the seat does sit down on there. One of the things I am going to have to trim is right here, as you see, this little lip. I'm going to just make that area a little bit bigger so that the latch goes in there, because you essentially have to pop it around. There you go. See it? That clip, then it goes in. And then you got the subtle gap right there. I mean, it's not horrible, but I love it. I mean, I think it looks great. So we're going to get inside the house. We're going to get the seat cover on, and the next time you all see this machine right here, the seat cover is going to be on it. You got to love it when they don't take the other seat cover off. All right, everyone. So I told you all that the next time you saw this machine that's sitting right here, that it'll have the new seat and everything on it. But what I basically wanted to say to everyone is, if you're going to replace your seat cover, I was one of those people in the beginning, go ahead and take the old cover off. I would just throw the new seat cover over top the old seat cover and staple it on. However, after doing some changes to these Banshees and doing this LTR seat, go ahead and take it off. It's going to save you some headache in the future. So basically, I took that off and I had 2 runs of staples, but it's LTR time. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste it, fucking try me. If you wanna hate, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fight me. I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a name, I just wanna be famous. But I don't want that cheap fame, no, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste it, fucking try me. If you wanna hate it, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fight me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent, I'm gonna take shots. Yeah, we got the LTR 474 sitting right here back behind us, and it looks great. So if you don't remember what this machine looked like, I'm going to see if I can find a couple pictures and put it up. It was yellow. I think this one we got, it had the red graphics on it, and the top end was off of it completely. So we just went ahead and decided to send this head off and get it redone by Qualified Bruno, a guy named Bruno out there in Latrobe, PA. I mean, he took a little bit of time, but who cares about that? But the work is absolutely amazing. So what we've done to this machine is we have had it ported, and we have the cam channels redone. We have a big bore kit on it. It is running on a 474 higher compression, keeping it on the 93 octane. We did do 1 tooth down in the front, stock geometry, powder coated. All the orange that you see, frame was repainted the blue that comes from the factory. So it is not like, oh my gosh, it's not like rattle can or anything. It's the same quality as you would have paint coming from factory. However, it might be a step up because I did do the 2-part clear on it, and the ones from factory don't come with that. Also, we do have the power commander underneath the seat. We made some adjustments. The spark plug looks crisp and it looks absolutely amazing. So it's not running lean, it's not running rich, it's running optimal. So it runs really, really good. But we're going to flip it. Now, I don't know if they can come looking any cleaner than this one and any better. So we have the Alba Nerf bars. We did have the blue nets. We did go ahead and sew some custom orange striping in there to just make it match everything else. This is the illusion orange here, here, back on all those little pieces. There, in there. I think the hub in there. And then we went ahead and got a matching seat cover from Thrill Seekers as well. I really like that company, and you can't complain about it. Big bore kit, top end work. We did make a video recently of how to make sure all the pressures and the functionality of your electronic system is working, so all the electronics are fine. We did replace up under here the fuel pressure regulator. The fuel pump is great. The injector has been cleaned. We are going to order a case saver because I have not put a case saver on here yet, so I need to do that. I'm not really going to do anything crazy, but I need to do that. We relocated the battery, or eliminated the stock battery stuff, and then we relocated it to underneath the seat. We have the stock oil box, oil tank up there. We have the radiator cleaned out really good. The illusion orange in the axle. We have the hyper beadlocks on this machine here. We do have the Yoshimura full exhaust. We have the kicker system here from, I think it's Craig Withrow from Withrow Power Sports. Two-toned ODI hand grips. I mean, this thing is absolutely amazing. But we're going to start it up and move it here and rip it a little bit. So yeah, it looks absolutely amazing, and we haven't finished. I mean, the brand new plastics are so clean on it. But we're going to try to start it. Hopefully it starts easy for us. Man, this sounds great. It is only about 35 degrees out, so I'm not going to go too crazy with it. Like I said, the last thing that I'm going to be doing is getting the chain slide right here, or a case saver. And also, I did say that I'm going to be replacing the gasket over here. I haven't gotten those in the mail, but yeah, this looks great. All right, everyone. So this is going to basically conclude my video. LTR 474 sitting behind us is complete, minus the gasket and the case saver. But we're going to do the case saver in orange once we get it. Put those gaskets on, and that's not going to be anything big. And I think we're pretty much good on this machine. So make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Let me know if you have any other questions. What we're going to be doing is checking out some more footage with another machine that I had gotten rid of, but now that I have back. So we're going to talk about what's going on with this. And we're going to be fixing a couple issues that the prior owner had. And we'll see what happens from there.